The venture is, I think, a lifeline for some of the kids that live in this area. I know from my own personal experience, when I was a child, this place saved me. When life was tough at home, it's where I went. It's where I was able to meet with my friends and meet with adults who kind of gave me some time and gave me positive encouragement and showed me that actually I could do whatever I set my mind to. And I think that's one of our most important roles for these children and young people. It's about raising their aspirations, giving them opportunities, giving them a chance to try things and do things that they wouldn't normally get the chance to do. And it's about showing them what they really can achieve in life and what they can do. As stresses increase at home due to tight finances and loss of jobs and things like that, it's really hard for families to find an outlet. And so we're providing more and more activities, not only just for children and young people where they can escape the stresses of home life, but also parents as well who just need to kind of engage with other adults and get out and kind of try new things and do new things really. For the last 3 years, we have been absolutely struggling for survival. We have had to reduce our service so much. We went from an all year round service, opening after school at weekends and school holidays, to just school holidays, and that had a massive impact on the community. The kids really missed us, and there were times when antisocial behaviour was peaking again because we weren't having regular interactions with the young people. If we hadn't have had our lottery grants, we were given the news in December, we were closing at the end of December, the venture would have ceased to exist because we simply did not have the resources to continue anymore. We've been struggling for the last 3 years, and we just got to a point where we thought if we don't get the lottery money, that's crunch time for us. We cannot carry on providing these services.
There was a real threat at one stage when we were attending the White City Residents Association meetings that we felt the venture was going to close, and there was a real fear in the neighbourhood that where would the children go, what would they do if the venture closed. And it was a struggle to try and identify some sort of funding, and then it was through yourselves, through the National Lottery, that Dawn and Kate and Caroline got together, applied for funding, and they were successful, and it is absolutely fantastic.
And I come down here fairly frequently as a police officer to build relationships with the children, so that in the future as they grow older, hopefully they'll recognise me and have respect for the police and what we do and cause less problems, because they've had the benefit of being in this safe environment rather than having to go out and find their own fun in the streets.
Yeah, and they get really
the
good,
workers as
you
well.
know, not that their own parents don't do it, but like Dawn and Caroline and the staff, they're really good at showing them the right ways of doing things and the wrong ways, and you know, not telling them but showing them and guiding them, and it's really important.
If this wasn't open, if Dawn, Caroline and everybody else wasn't doing what they are doing, there would be nothing at all for the kids around White City. It would just be trouble all around.
Part of the lottery funding is enabling us to employ 1 apprentice per year for the next 3 years. So that's a huge part of this funding. It's about encouraging local youngsters to take on this apprenticeship and come and work alongside us for a year, developing their skills and gaining qualifications. We have a strong culture of volunteering at the playground, and we'd like to extend those volunteering opportunities into this apprenticeship. What's also been great is that our local housing association are match funding this apprenticeship, so actually we have funding for 2 per year, which is fantastic.
Since I was working here, it gave me the confidence to be able to go and work in other settings with children. I applied for a job, and now I support a young lad that lives in this area, and I support him to go out into the community. And if it wasn't for this place, I don't think I would have had the confidence to apply for it and get on as well as I do with the young lad that I do support.
We now have the lottery money. What that means is we can breathe a little bit, we can relax, and we can concentrate on doing what we do best, and that is delivering the play services. We don't have to worry so much about paying this bill and that bill. We can actually get on and do what we're supposed to do, and that is giving these children and young people the opportunities that they deserve.